What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 157 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the mayor of Stardew Valley. I'm not going to do myself like that again, Chris Montalbano.
Happy holidays.
We got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Resurrección Los Lobos.
We got the Ray Trace do-rag. Even though this is like the first time you've been on a podcast in a really long time without a do-rag, it's the Ray Trace beanie with Dridgebon.
The beanie's fine.
I like to think
With
about
the
it like
thick ass plaid.
I like to think about it like UG hair colored beanie.
It is cool.
With your
Yeah,
divine.
that is
fuck
a
with
very...
it. Like your whole ensemble just like meshes
very
well together.
Itadori.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're giving off big Itadori vibes
So you know Gojo fucked your
without
mom,
wearing
right?
blue.
I'd catch a body for Kit and Rivet from Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, fucking men.
You can go, Chris. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. Bloodbath from Dead End Gaming randomly joins us. and
Surprise,
talks
yes.
about the
A new
economy.
challenger has appeared.
He talks about the economy of 2K. We talk about Dungeons & Dragons, washing machines, Endwalker, Ratchet and Clank. It devolved into general chaos, and then the two notes I took after the general chaos are we talk about the MCU and we talk about Zanpakutos. Speaking of which, mine is named Namisurike, and the way I activated it is Crash Namisurike. Translation, literal translation, Wavebringer.
Does a tax system work in the
If you're
Ninja
renting,
Society?
like if you, not necessarily everybody's
You
owning
think them clans
in a
aren't
Ninja
up there
Society.
owning houses?
Yeah, but not everybody's in a clan. Not everybody's a Hyuga. Not everybody's an Uchiha.
No, they had Hugas up there in the slums too. Goddamn.
I mean, you know, they had a home
These
though.
are a branch family.
That's fair.
They had like a Todoroki style, like not exactly the best family dynamics, but
Where did everybody get money from? Like, especially if
Being a
you
ninja?
were a
would
ninja.
take
Like, but like there
contracts.
was people, there were
Literally.
ramen shops. So
That's
like
your job.
there was
Well,
one
see, the
guy
thing about
who
it is
just made
everyone- There
ramen
was plenty of non-ninja jobs in
yeah,
Naruto.
in PCs.
a lot.
A lot of non-ninja jobs. Heck, even there's a lot of non-combat ninja jobs.
That's true.
Yeah, you just
Like,
gotta go through basic.
Heck, didn't 1010 pretty much just open up a ninja supply shop or some shit in Boruto? Isn't it?
I don't
I
Some
don't
know.
shit? I don't fucking know.
Have any of us
I-
beat Sekiro? Cyril's asking in chat.
I have not even started Sekiro.
No,
I don't even know in the game.
I am on the great ape of bullshit and ape shit, I guess.
That's where I'm at actually.
Hey, I like nice.
Me and
He is a
Madrid get,
fucking like really hard boss.
the thing
I keep
was,
getting real close and then like
I
some
sh-
fuck shit happens.
Is it
I
like the
should have
third
fought my
phase?
way to him. But my problem
You
was
skip to it?
I just ran. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know
You
what
just
was
kept- you
happening.
just kept running and
I
you
just
ended
kept
up there.
running and ended up in his pit.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right. Sounds about from soft.
Did you kill the three blind monkeys? Oh, not
No,
blind monkeys.
I didn't kill shit on my way there. I just
Did you do any of the shit with like at the monk temple with like
It's-
the undead?
I did the gun fort stuff, like I did.
Okay.
And then straight to pit.
This is a completely different section in and of itself.
Oh no, I haven't done any of that then.
Oh yeah.
I did like Genichiro. I did all the stuff I could do up to Genichiro. So Madam Butterfly, Blazing Bull, all that stuff. Like pretty much everything I could do. Like all those,
Did you beat Snake Eyes?
like the actual snake, or
Nah, not the actual snake.
So are you like just severely underleveled for this fight?
There is no
There's
level.
no
There's no
leveling.
levels,
This is skill. Well, yes, he's
There's a
under level
tree.
skill wise.
right? Okay.
Yeah, there's
I mean, there are upgrades and stuff, but it
Yeah,
is not
upgrades.
like Dark Souls. It's not like Bloodborne.
Okay,
You were
okay.
Sekiro,
Learn the parry.
right?
That
yeah.
game is literally like, hey, we distilled Dark Souls down to its fundamental core. Here's a mechanic.
I
I
did-
expect you to learn that mechanic, and if you don't, I will beat it into you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the FromSoft
And
formula.
that's the thing. So I had been doing a bunch of stuff to like become more powerful, like get more prayer beads, get more health, get more healing items, get more like be stocked up, like get more prosthetics, do optional stuff to like get like skills and stuff. But at the end of the day,
You just got to
It-
get good to like.
yeah, but I feel like Sekiro, because of like compared to Bloodborne, like when I'd grind on Bloodborne and I'd get like extra blood echoes, make sure I had healing items, enough bullets to parry. But
Are you okay?
No, it's not.
there's a shit post. I was just gonna wait for him to stop cackling. To like,
I was trying not to laugh, but like that just made the shit funnier. Okay, so this unhinged tweets page posted a tweet that's been deleted. That says, "Me and my friends would have killed ET with hammers." I can tell you
Oh
that.
God, I saw that unhinged ass tweet. That shit was fucking unhinged. It's like, bruh, call a carpenter and put yourself back on frame. What the fuck?
wow.
Like, who just tweets that unprovoked?
Somebody didn't even see ET, saw something. ET Jason, and felt that they had to let that out of their soul.
Like all your homies, y'all just come equipped with hammers. Y'all just got them shits on you. It makes sense.
They at least know they have them at their house.
Hey boys, get your hammers. I done found some shit I ain't never seen
understand
before.
why they're unhinged. Because they went down the wrong path. They did not go down the path of the hammer knife. They would have been fine. It would have been fine, but they didn't.
I don't
They
think
didn't.
adding a knife to that
By
statement
making
makes
it more dangerous,
You get more responsibility.
you
That's the
become
thing about it.
safer, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, this is a powerful weapon, and not like, this is a tool for carpentry, you know? This is a survival tool. I can't use it to bash in an alien's head.
Right. I remember like in elementary school watching some like National Geographic something, and they were saying like it was just a kid walking around with like a straight machete in his hand. I'm like,
What?
yo, you could not trust anybody. Oh yeah, we
What up, though? You want a cameo?
pop him on the screen.
Take a seat. What's
Kevin,
good?
this bitch.
Kevin the bit.
Dead End Gaming and Cheesy Controller crossover yet again.
What's up? What's good, bro?
What's good? What's good?
What up?
So what you been playing this week?
I've been playing. All right, so we asked the same question on our show. I've been playing KO City. Played a little bit of that. I finished Uncharted 1. 'Cause I'm trying to finish them all before the movie comes out.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
They're not long. That's a good thing about Uncharted. They
Yeah.
like you can kind of quickly fit and like tear through them
Exactly.
back to back.
exactly finished Uncharted, and then over there I tell like I take it back. I play a little bit of Apex because of the train mode. That Christmas mode is really 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 fun.
Okay.
It's cool.
Oh, the train's back.
It just doesn't
Yeah.
stick for me. It just doesn't stick for me. I haven't been able to just play Apex. You know what I'm saying?
I completely agree. Like it's like it was one of my favorite games last year, but I ain't been as enthralled this year. But the train mode gets me. Like it just gets me. So like I've been playing that with the homies, and then 2K is my usual go-to. It's my fallback. 2K is my safe answer because it's like I don't want to say that, but what they did this year, like I don't know if any of y'all play. I'm pretty sure I don't play 2K, but this year's 2K is the best 2K in years, especially on next gen because I have a PS5. 2K on PS5 is great because it's basically a basketball RPG. Like it really
Yeah,
is.
I have been hearing like that it's super, especially like my career.
Yeah.
Is at the
It's really good.
yeah.
I
I've
need this
seen the
level of
cutscenes.
love to like Madden or something because I
feel
pay
Wait, so the
Madden
stats are
every
back?
year.
So with 2K, like it has stats, it has badges, but like you legit have missions all around the city.
Yeah.
Like the game starts and
It's
like
like
you
a
have-
hub world
Yeah.
with like.
It
That's
has-
fucking cool.
It has the city.
You know what? That might convince me to. Yeah,
It's
like,
good.
You're not gonna play
Let's see if it's
2K.
on Game
You're not gonna.
if it's on Game Pass.
I think it is on Game Pass.
Wait, no. I know Madden's on Game Pass because they have like the EA thing. I mean, but I did see 2K a couple years ago.
Madden story's trash.
I don't know.
Madden Story is trash.
I can't see
just-
2K on Game Pass.
It might be on Game Pass.
It makes like they make too much money off of selling fucking yearly subscriptions at $60.
But remember, 2K has been doing microtransactions for the past 5 years. You get
Yeah.
the game free, people come in for the microtransactions.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
2K
true.
is built off of VC. And all they care about is VC. So VC is the main thing for my career and their My Team mode, which is the same thing as Madden Ultimate Team. So 2K just only cares about VC. They could really make the game free to play if they wanted to. They don't have to because people keep buying. People keep
Yeah.
paying the $60 now
I mean-
$70.
Right.
They don't have to. But
How many people do you know that actually buy it for the base $60, $70 price? Because when I was doing Call of Duty every year, like anytime I'm in something annualized, if you're playing it, you're not buying the base edition. You're buying the one that comes with 100 COD points or 1,000, I guess. I've been out of Call of Duty long enough that information's not at the front of my mind, but I'd always get the season pass. I'd get whatever gun skin came with the thing. So how many people do you know that are playing 2K are just buying the base version?
I know a hot 4, a crispy 4.
A crispy 4?
A crispy 4, and I'm in that 4. I refuse to buy VC. But I play all the time with like BZ 430, and like I play with my cousin and like Granddad Willie. We all play together. Like we have a solid 5. But I know as far as me and Wooly, we're like the only 2 on our team who refuse to buy VC. Like we refuse. So,
and I mean, is it still competitive when you're playing with other people who? So,
well, the game's been out since August. So if you haven't got to 90 something overall since August, you ain't been playing. But the game is still competitive when you play online because we always play rec. We play rec.
Okay, so they don't have 2K. They have NBA Live 19.
That is not the same at all.
That is not the same thing.
Do not think that is the same.
Oh no!
I remember Live used to be the go-to game, but 2K kind of overtook Live a couple years ago, and it's been the shit.
That was like 3 generations ago.
Absolutely.
I remember Live being one of the like launch games for PS4, and next year I was like, I might actually get a sports game this year, and I think they canceled that year's Live like after it was printed and everything, did like the whole shebang, and just was like, nah, no Live this year.
We need Live. Like Live has been dormant for a couple years, and I wish Live would come back. Like I don't really fuck with EA, but I just fuck with competition for 2K.
Right.
So here's my theory: they should just say fuck Live, and then just go back to making NBA Street. And drop that. Drop that every few years. Have
annual street.
Have those other teams do street, like the type of team that didn't knock out City. You know what I'm saying? Just a team that's like, here's a game that's just.
I mean,
it's
an EA studio.
It's an EA studio. Bring back those EA big games. You know what I'm saying? That could be your type of competition.
This man been watching the Blessing Show.
No. I've had this idea for a while.
Well, yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure I've gone on this tirade before.
I just had to hop in. I didn't know if you all were set up. I just heard like, there's talking back here. Let me see what's going on. And then I see you guys are all set up. I appreciate it. I don't have to set anything up. I was just already here for doing other thing out there. So keep up the great work. She's in control all the time. You know what I'm saying? These guys are great.
Gang,
They have a great show.
Shout out Dead End Gaming.
shout out.
you know?
Shout out to them
Shout
game.
out.
You know what I'm saying? If you guys need me on, let me know. I'm around. I work here. Let me know. But yeah, keep up the great work, guys.
All right.
Appreciate
thanks.
it.
All right.
Appreciate you. Bloodbath, everybody.
Woo!
I love it. See, that's chaotic studio energy.
Yeah.
Gotta love
That's the thing about being in person. Somebody can just walk in and join in the conversation. Nobody's gonna walk into any of our spaces and have a.
Hey, nigga, you ain't doing a podcast?
Angelina's not gonna walk in, sit down, and just have an in-depth conversation
Right.
about the 2K economy. I'm writing this down.
I mean, if you gave her the right game, I'm pretty sure that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Marissa could show up and be like, I like Tetris and it's really fun. And then you guys could go off about how great Tetris is.
Yeah. And I mean, Angelina would probably, she actually had thoughts on It Takes Two winning game of the year and stuff like that. So,
Well, damn.
and she has it's like the 3rd most played game on my Switch, and I've never played it on my account once. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on the podcast before, but Super Destronaut DX.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so it's the first one specifically, because I got it because it was the easy platinum and it was just in my library.
Mm-hmm.
And every once in a while, I'll just be like, go through this, and if anything looks appealing, just download it.
Yeah.
And so, like, she tried out Broken Age, wasn't really fucking with Broken Age. And I was like...
Broken Age is not... Even out of, like, what it is, it's not even... I don't know. I've soured on Broken Age as time passed. I found it to be very mid.
Well...
Out of, like, in comparison to, like, the other point and click of Tim Schafer's work.
Oh. Right.
Like, it ain't no Day of the Tentacle. It ain't none of that.
There are older games by him that are better.
every single old. I'm going to be 100 here. Outside of Psychonauts 2, pretty much all of his pre-Double Fine work is better, in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, Double Fine stuff is. I'm trying to think because I know Costume Quest. I think Stacking is a Double Fine game I mess with. Is Critter Crunch?
Is that about throwing up gang signs?
It's about Russian nesting dolls, but gang signs, Russian nesting.
thing.
Tomato.
I feel like the energy is still there.
Oh, dude, today at work, I made a dad joke so inadvertently. I was like, tomato. I was like, potato, tater tot.
Potato tot?
Potato, tater tot. Like, not even like, I didn't call it potato tot. It's the same thing.
Were there any dads in there? They're like,
No, the one.
"That's Anton, guys. This is all right."
Well, I mean,
drink.
this is just going to be the chaotic special. There's not a bunch happening.
I mean,
in
it's
games
the end of the year. Everyone's on vacation.
Merry
The only thing that was worth a damn that
Christmas.
happened this
Happy
week
holidays.
was talking about Game of the Year. That's the only thing that's considered.
Are we
docket.
talking about Game of the Year this year? Or
You
do
mean
we
this
like
week?
Not this week. It'll be in. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
great, 'cause
actually
I was like-
cleaning stuff up. I'm
was-
going-
really
actually,
would
I
like to play
actually had a
shit.
chance to start getting through my backlog. Like I've
I'm
gotten to try
thinking
most
we
of
can
the
do it in
winners.
like January. Just like
yeah.
Please.
So
clear
next
out
Yeah.
some of our
Yes.
backlogs.
I think I can beat 7 Remake, and I think I can beat Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I listened to a spoiler cast on Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So
Does
what
that count?
Yeah, I mean, the
If
thing
you already
is,
played Doki Doki Literature Club, you're really
I
just
didn't.
seeing what's the extra content.
If you watch somebody play it,
yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
mean,
the
like
same
Madrid
shit.
on
Also, yeah, like,
Cheats the Controller podcast.
can we still watch that somewhere?
I think I got a few isolated clips on my
Damn,
Twitch page.
we just need to pull all of those. And
I got a
just,
couple ripped on my hard drive, but I really don't have much of the stream.
damn.
I could get really drunk and
We need to do a
another one.
series of. You need to do a
you
series
just
of
do
Play
the
Dating Sims.
do the PlayStation version because there's more content and there's stuff like you
Do
can't
you-
go.
Ain't it just?
Can
the,
you-
Ain't that the plus version?
Wait.
Yeah,
How do you go and delete the files?
it's a whole.
know.
There's
Probably
No. They probably redid the system menu for you to actually.
no.
Aw.
Unfortunately, because they could have.
That would have been tight.
Because like PlayStation games and a lot of the things that like I did not play this game. I bought this game with intentions to play it, but I just knew like I beat Endwalker this week. Woo! I'm not
Yay.
gonna spoil shit. The end of that game is ridiculous.
I bet. I can't wait to
I
fucking
cannot
get
wait
there.
because-
Endwalker is just
Because the first raid, part of the raid's out now, right?
yeah.
God damn.
Pandemonium Part 1. It's called some. It has some name, but
Chris,
just-
you're off. Go catch up. Just go.
Heck, actually, this is actually a perfect example. The
But now I
fact
want to
that
play Halo.
Oh,
Halo.
I mean, like,
we were going in on that
the ability
multiplayer.
to like the inability to play Endwalker because of like the 3 to 4 hour wait
Thanks,
to get into the
crypto
game.
miners, making server times long as hell. Fuck
Right.
you.
No, so the thing with the server issues with Final Fantasy is, in theory, they could just
No, they can't because all the parts got bought up by crypto miners.
no, they
Jesus.
could create new servers. They could make a whole new data center and put servers. The problem with that is if they do that to accommodate all the new people are going to be on this other data center, so they won't be playing with their friends, and they're going to wait until they can migrate to
Yeah,
current.
but if they could just get the parts, they could just expand the servers they already have.
He has a
Once
point.
again, it's like it doesn't change the fact that we're still in a chip shortage.
Yeah.
And we're not going to change the fact that motherfuckers have
But I mean-
warehouses half a mile long, full of GPUs, burning through power.
Right.
That's why they moved to Siberia, so they don't have to pay for cooling as much, because it's cold as balls.
You know, they were like farming FIFA points
Big brain.
on PS3.
Yes!
They were like
What?
getting.
Oh, and artists are literally deleting their Deviant arts because dumbasses are taking their art and turning them into NFTs. Because once again,
NFTs
fuck
are for
this
artists.
I've seen some actual artists actually like because of NFTs make some money, but I feel like that is not a general statement.
Yeah,
It's not, but
I've
also-
seen a lot more get either ripped off or like.
Because it is a ripoff.
Like,
Because
just
they're all basically
getting their
pump
shit
and
jacked.
dumps. Because once again, they're just trying
Not
to
even a
create new
pump and dump.
assets to claim that has value. Because you can't make any more assets in the real world.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of the day, while it is terrible for the environment and like is using a lot of electricity, is using a lot of just like literal natural resources. As far as like
Everything.
the metals needed to be mined to make the graphics cards that they're just taking and like burning through, and there are a lot of issues. But as far as like NFTs, because I don't think we talked about the Ghost Recon Breakpoint thing
Yeah, we did last week.
on the podcast, but gaming right
Okay,
now.
I would like to say this though, that all the companies that are pushing NFTs are also companies that have already been proven to be at least as bad as Blizzard. I just want to state that. Fucking Ubisoft.
Well, I mean, it's been Ubisoft and the developers of Stalker 2. Those have been the only two examples so far.
Good.
And both of them, apparently Breakpoint, they rolled it. So that's the thing. It seems like because financials happened within the last couple weeks and everybody asked, what's your NFT strategy? What's your NFT strategy? What's your NFT strategy? And they
Not
had
fucking trying. That's my NFT strategy.
You can't tell that to shareholders in a fucking boardroom.
Actually,
At the end
you
of the
probably
day,
could because the thing you
No,
asked them is
some-
how do you liquidate the shit? Because once again, there is no liquidation here. The best they got is this will turn into some new kind of a loot box, but
yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day,
it's just like I get what you're saying. It's a lot like the DRM shit. Everybody know DRM does not help anything, but it makes the investors feel like they're special.
I feel like this is even farther than the.
Well, no, I'm
not in the same direction as the DRM thing. This is more of like your boss is telling you, hey, I just told our shareholders that we have an NFT plan, do something. And they're like, well, we could put serial numbers on these guns and do it in a game that's already dead. And then maybe we could make a little bit of money, but everybody's going to hate it. And so when the next time they try and ask us to do NFTs,
I never
we
understood
have
what's with
something
these
to point
companies'
to.
freaking obsession with shooting themselves in the balls for at best $5. It never made sense to me.
You
capitalistic
at the end
Even
of
under
the day,
capitalism, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
To fucking not make any fucking sense.
I feel
Because it
like
makes
this is
dollars.
just like you had to do it. They had to do it, and they did it in a way that looks so bad that next time anybody's tries to do an NFT strategy, Ubisoft can afford to lose some dollars over and
That's the
can
thing.
take more bad press. Honestly,
I'm gonna be nah. It's like EA saying they're not gonna put fucking microtransaction in Fallen Order. That doesn't make you look special. Doesn't make you look good. It's just you acknowledging that entire concept is a piece of shit.
yeah. I mean, I just
Look, I feel like
feel-
Keanu Reeves in his Matrix interview when they asked him about it.
That's how Keanu Reeves laughs. He laughs like an old black man. Yeah, but you almost got what he said.
Chris felt that one in his soul. He's like, these surgeons.
No,
are
he heard the wheeze. He heard that specific wheeze.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Hosanna.
But the wheeze. That's why they call him
Yo,
wheezing.
what did they put in these fucking surgeons?
About 2% more alcohol. That's
I'm
why.
like, did they put a shot?
It's 3% more
3%. This is almost
Oh, I
double
thought they
the
were
amount
running
of
sixes. I thought they normally ran sixes.
No,
They ran
5
fives? Oh,
to
shit.
8. As Chris finishes his next one.
Those are MMO stats.
Is this our Christmas party? Is this
8%,
is this the cheesy
yes.
controller Christmas party?
Oh, damn. I really would have worn a Christmas sweater.
I had
is
the
my
idea
Christmas sweater.
last night. So
Hey,
If I didn't wear it
don't
work
own a Christmas
yesterday-
sweater, so
I'm wearing mine to work Friday. Like, I got it out the dryer, put it on, came here. I'm going to take it off, hang it up, and then put it back on Friday.
Not to blame Marissa. I have a Monday night Christmas sweater, and she did the laundry yesterday and left it in the washer overnight.
Ooh.
And I was like,
My washer is real good about, like, as long you got a 24-hour window. As long as
24-hour window?
yes.
And it won't just be like
Yeah.
skunky.
I got a 24-hour window on my, like, maybe it's because is your washer front load?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, definitely.
I think
it?
that's it.
No, it does because with the top load, your clothes can sit in the water just a little bit more.
Yeah, no, there's no
just
sitting
sounds gross.
in water for the front load. Like, it all
Yeah,
gravity. Yeah, pretty much. I got a 24-hour window of just
Wouldn't
like,
gravity work the same way?
Well, see,
Just
but the
in,
thing,
like,
well, no,
in
it
that
does, But the
concept.
thing
The
about it is
drum
the holes, the
fits.
drain holes are on the side, so gravity
Yeah.
would lead the water into the drain hole.
No, there's drain holes at the bottom too.
Yes, but there's also an area at the top of it where the water.
a
can
top
pool.
load. The thing with the top load is yes, it'll drain out of the bottom and the sides, but there is way more drainage and pipe and like
Some more pipe.
drainage and pipe
Welcome
are
to the
not.
Horny Control Podcast.
This is your host, the Deacon of Degeneracy, and today we're going to be
How have
talking
we
about
gone like
front loading
5 years?
and top loading.
Oh fuck.
That's what they all say down here at the Degeneracy
We're having a
Podcast.
goddamn washer conversation. We're not even a gaming podcast anymore.
Dude,
We're just grown.
This is the Christmas party. This is you.
This is the cheesy. This is a cheese dip. I don't think you understood that.
What are games?
I mean, it's not a lot of news. I beat Endwalker. Like, my notes
Congratulations.
are Kev showed up.
Oh, what I was going to try to talk about earlier because of Endwalker, you're not like most people unless you like are Anton and everyone else except for me just are able to like stay
I
up
haven't
and
tried.
get
What do you
in.
talk about?
I like have enjoyed the fact that I'm able to play other fucking video games.
Do you have Final Fantasy on Steam?
No.
Okay. I thought at some point you had gotten it on Steam because you could Steam remote
I
play.
went way too far into the
I mean, I have everything. I technically even have the collector's edition stuff from Endwalker on PC.
Well, because the
Why?
account.
You bought it twice?
I mean, like,
No,
because the thing about it
the
is-
collector's
Oh,
edition
okay,
is
okay,
account. But so I have the collector's edition stuff. The only thing I don't have on PC as far as content is Endwalker. And as first sale, I'm going to just get it on PC to have. But the reason I was asking about Steam is because what I've been doing is if I know I'm about to go from somewhere with internet, i.e. my job, the bar here,
Yeah.
and I know I'm going to go home and play Final Fantasy, I will remote play my system because I need Wi-Fi. Apparently, there's like a version of the app. Certain people can do it over data, and I'd totally be down to just turn on my PlayStation over data and just say yes, put me in queue.
That'd be dope.
But mine, I tried it while sitting in traffic. I was like, fuck it. And it didn't work. But
Damn. I mean, that would be great because it takes me like 45 minutes to an hour to get home. So
Right.
that's already an hour of
is
the waiting
Marissa
time
still
out.
working from home? Call her and it's not hard to turn on Final Fantasy.
I'm like, babe, I really need you to go to my computer.
I legitimately had this
Here's my
conversation with
login.
Angelina.
and just please, just press play.
I was like, hit the PlayStation button.
Okay,
on,
now you're gonna see an Earth. You're gonna see a moon go around the Earth. Okay, now you hit play
start,
again, and then you click. I know the name is weird. I know. I get it. Click on that name. Okay, thank you. I'm in the queue now. That's all I needed.
Leon, who's this?
Falafelas? Look, I got it. I made it when I was playing D&D. Leave me alone.
Oh my god! Like the fact that your 14 character is literally your D&D character.
Still going strong. That
I feel like
motherfucker.
Still going.
That motherfucker
fucking-
did not get.
That is your go-to character. That's the thing about him.
He did not get TPK'd the first time until Zach fucked everything up, and
no,
I
he
What
got
is
Fuck
DPK'd
you,
3
Zach.
times.
Wait,
total
hold on.
player.
He got DPK'd
I heard
twice.
pre-came 3 times. We got to slow this down.
TPK? I'm
TPK?
sorry. TPK, and you heard what?
Pre-came.
Pre-K?
That's what you got out of TPK.
Yeah.
Say it fast. Say
TPK.
TPK three times.
TPK.
TPK.
Tippity tay.
TPK. TPK.
TPK. What it means? Team
Team party
player?
kill.
Yeah, team party kill.
Total party kill. My
Total
bad.
party
Total. Party
So,
First
one of-
time Zach
you
betrayed us
time-
at the last minute because
That's
his
fine.
idea of playing chaotic is ruining everyone's fun.
no. The first time was when Homegirl was
Yeah,
like,
that wasn't a TPK.
yeah, because
'Cause you
I was the only
survived.
one didn't.
It
who
can't
didn't
be a
die.
TPK if you live.
Okay, every other player in the fucking campaign died except for me. I got thrown by a dragon and somehow lived by a 100-yard toss. Those last one, I guess it wasn't a TPK because he lived.
No, that was the final battle. The story ended.
Yeah.
So it's like technically,
Even though-
if we could get ourselves if our group could have played every week, he would have probably been a villain in the next campaign.
Zach?
Even though I killed his ass. Yeah. Okay, so we were killing the Spider Queen. We were in his bitch. We were killing the Spider Queen. I was
you were
throwing
in his bitch.
this
Yeah. No, he
bitch.
sided with the
This-
Spider King, and we were
Yeah.
just in that. We were just fucking
He-
fucking them
Wait,
shits
who
up.
is he?
Zach. Zach sided with the Spider Queen.
You know Zach.
Yes,
Souls born
it just
Zach.
didn't. It sounded like he was referring to the Spider Queen, and I mean my female Final Fantasy character is Alphino and Alice's dad. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, that sounds about right. No, like those are definitely
my
your
bunny
children.
girl is a dad,
No,
big
that's-
dad energy.
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. When it comes to the Scions, they're split into two groups, moms and dads. You got your moms, Ur Ranger and Yastola. You got your
Yes.
dads using you and Thancred.
I
Yep.
feel like Urianger. There's Endwalker stuff. Never mind.
But so Zach betrayed us because he was doing some dumb fuck shit, lost his powers, and he had to like sell his soul to the Spider Queen. He killed both you and Elizabeth.
No, he didn't kill me. I rolled bad on a fireball dodge. That was just the
Oh,
dice.
yeah, that
That's
was
all
my
That's how
fault.
I died.
Oh
I
yeah,
did not
because
roll
I
high
hit
to
him with a
describe that
fireball because I was over his bullshit, and then he died. But then she brought him back to life, which I was like, that's cheap.
That was cheap.
I was like, DM, just keep him dead. If he
deserved it.
got killed in one fireball hit, you don't
But
need him.
but our DM was always a bit antagonistic. Because remember,
Yeah.
the second TPK came from the fact that he blatantly lied to me about the composition of what happened.
Also knowing that the fucking Spider Queen was 5 hit points away.
That's why he
Who
did
is
it. to me.
DM?
Huh?
Who was DM?
One of our old coworkers.
AJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this sounds like
It was a
Jalen
good
would
ass
have been.
time.
Well, it just sounded tame for like something
No,
that
see,
Jalen could have. You could have flipped the script on Zach if you were being.
If I was DM, Zach would have just straight up died from the PvP. Because that's the thing about it is Zach was all like, I'm gonna betray the party, and Chris was all like, dodge this fireball, bitch, and Zach just straight up died.
And
That would have been the end of it.
What is a fireball? It's like what? Like 8d6s?
66. Well, unless you upcast it.
I
did you
twin
upcast?
casted that
Oh.
fucking fireball.
Oh, my bad. So it was 12d6 because there were 2 of them hoes.
And he
And
let
he
me
failed the first save, completely died. There was no body to resurrect because the body got annihilated by the second save.
fucking annihilate. It was just a druid.
But pretty much, if I was DMing, Zach would have just been dead because he was not surviving that.
And I would have been
That was just DM spite.
I was about to say I need to meet the DM for Endwalker, but we already.
mean
know.
Yoshi P?
Yeah.
I mean, so do I.
would
Please.
love to meet that man.
Please.
Yes. Well, actually, I think I'd take Soken over Yoshi P because Yoshi P, Soken's music, the composer for 14. Oh my
He's
god.
actually like a
Okay,
fucking
I will
super
say,
cool ass
Soken-
dude
I
too.
will say, Soken is up there fighting with John Williams about being like probably like the best composer. Like those two
Yeah.
are just losing their
100%.
Top 4 of the Final Fantasy 14 development team that I'd like to meet. Number 1, Koji Fox, the localization director, and like he does up until they started getting more artists like for their vocals, he did all the English vocals for like all the music. So Koji Fox would be number 1. Soken would be number 2 because Soken just like musical genius. Yoshi P would be number 3. But I mean, like, as we get further, like, Koji Fox speaks English, like...
Yeah. I mean, I would go Yoshi P first, but that's also because I'm going to grill him about the whole game design shit part of it. Like,
I feel like he would have a legitimate reason for every problem that we have with the game. I feel like there's an answer in that dude's mind of why the Praetorium can't be better.
Why the Praetorium can't be better?
you mean, why can't we skip cutscenes?
Yeah, just like
in the
put that in a
Praetorium.
fucking patch.
Like, literally
They
just...
didn't do it again, you know.
There
They learned
has
their
to be a
lesson.
legitimate reason because 14 has done so many things.
You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. In my opinion, I think it's one of those things that isn't a high priority.
Right.
And because outside of
There are
those very
some quality
specific,
of life
I know,
things in
I know.
Endwalker that is
I know they do, but it's also one of those things where it's like when it comes to Praetorium specifically, and I'm just specifically talking about Praetorium.
right. And
is
I
that-
feel like
now I will say this though, but there's something I would like to say with this is the fact that I think that fix will come by the next Tombstone event, where we ended up grinding the one time you actually care about doing Praetorium outside of the
Yeah,
story
but-
mission.
Well,
I think the first time we were doing that for Shadowbringers, when that event happened, there were like 3 or 4 more of Tombstone events that had Praetorium as the one
They
of
all
the
have
biggest
Praetorium
one.
in
Yeah,
it.
Right.
all
And
of
Praetorium
It
always
didn't never fix
most.
it.
I feel like at this point they're like, yeah, we make Praetorium the most to charge you extra, to pay you extra for the cutscenes.
Right. It is what it is. I always enjoy
I'd
myself.
pay
I've
to-
cooked a whole ass dinner during a fucking Praetorium.
I mean,
The things
technically,
I've
if you
done
wanted to be
during
more efficient, if
Praetorium
you wanted to
runs.
be the most efficient, it's not even Praetorium. If you wanted to be the most efficient, you'd pick one of those hard mode dungeons that's a 7
Yeah.
tome, and then you could blow through that in less than 20 minutes.
Yep.
In like the span of freaking Galvus's monologue, you can finish that 4-man.
Right, because
If
Praetoriums
you
are
wanted to be
normally just
efficient,
10.
you wouldn't even do Praetorium.
Yeah, I think you just do Praetorium for the experience.
You do
Well,
Praetorium because
and
it's
it
solo efficient.
gives less. So, first of all, you do Praetorium because you can literally walk away from your console.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just
Yeah, after
Went
There's
one,
outside.
like a timer
smoked
set
a
up that people
cigarette.
have for how long each cutscene is.
yeah,
really?
Yes.
Hell
Like
yeah.
I want to say
shit
Galvus's
on your watch?
monologue is 2 minutes and like 35 seconds.
Gaius Van Gucci Hat Belsar. The shit posts that have come out of just running the Praetorium.
Right.
Such devastation. This was not
It's-
my intention.
That's also why I don't think they would fucking change it at this point. It's but it's so
there are
like
breakdowns of there are parts that where you're in a cutscene, literally just talking over a radio with Sid.
Yeah.
They're like, there's a whole
Waiting for
YouTube.
Sid to pull up in his goddamn.
Not even
man-
that,
No,
but
that's
also
Castrum.
don't
That's
Castrum's
Castrum.
fine.
Castrum.
Yeah.
forget getting looked. No, you're thinking of getting looked up and down by your mech before you get in and drive off. You're thinking of that scene.
There's been several times where I just miss getting in the mech.
Miss getting in the mech. I'm going to tell you the truth. At one point, I literally turned my character around, started running my ass towards the wall, and waited for them to come
Yeah.
all the way
Waited to
around with
blast
their
her.
mechs to shoot down the door.
The sad part is, you no longer get experience from individual mob kills.
That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, in my opinion. That makes it efficient.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you get
You get
the amount of XP you
experience.
get is the same, and it is upon a completion.
upon like checkpoints, basically. So every time you beat a boss in like a dungeon, like a regular dungeon, every
Right.
time you beat a boss, like one stage, you get just a chunk of XP there instead of. Because that was the better way to run Praetorium towards the end of Shadowbringers when we were leveling alt characters is
Yeah.
kill everything because it takes literally like an extra minute,
Yeah.
if that, to actually just go through and not just pull everything and then just abandon it at a wall, just kill it all right there. That was a good source of like just extra XP because you're here anyway. But now that's no longer the case. And I've felt it, especially in the Endwalker dungeons. You really feel the change in like the design for that change because
So you're just getting less XP now?
they did a stat squish. So like you have less health, you have less like everything you have. the numbers have gone down. All your characters that had XP bars that were partially filled had to, like, they reset that level.
Yeah.
So if you were
Oh.
like level 50 and 99% to level 51 and Endwalker dropped, you're just straight base level 50. So, and I thought it would be a big thing, and I haven't really done any
I would like to
extreme
interrupt with
trials.
this. Is that because I've been playing MMOs for decades. This ain't my first stat squish. The thing about stat squishes is that they don't actually affect anything.
Yeah.
They don't affect your gameplay.
I haven't
What they
felt
do
it.
is they make the numbers make sense.
Right,
Because
that was the thing.
Because once you get past like
The
your
reason-
third set of 3 zeros, those numbers don't mean anything to you. You literally look at the first two, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yep, that's true.
So like your 18 million, that's just 18. No one cares.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm on, I think, level 4 now. I haven't felt any different. I didn't even know that was a stat squish until
Well, I mean, you're doing
bringing it up.
MSQ. MSQ,
Right.
Chris,
What?
I need you, and I know you probably won't. I just have to make sure that everybody who goes through Endwalker, you need to beat the Alliance raid and the normal raid for Heaven's Ward and Stormblood.
What's
at
the alliance
very
raid
least.
for Heaven's Ward?
I already did the alliance raid. I did
for
every
Heaven's
alliance raid. That's
Ward
not.
is Void Arc.
I did.
Do
The
Void
Sky
Arc?
Pirate shit.
We did
The
Sky
underwater-
No, we did the Sky Pirate.
Yeah.
shit. I remember
Okay.
that.
I've done every alliance
we did
raid,
it
and
because
I've done
there's-
half of
there's
every
additional
normal
Halloween,
raid.
too. That shit hit.
The Omega raid is hella important, and the Rabanaster.
I also heard that the Bahamut was important too.
I mean, Bahamut's always important.
Yeah, Bahamut's kind of always important.
Like-
I don't feel like Bahamut's anywhere near, just because of the additional dialogue that I got for doing Omega raid is hella fucking important. I cannot emphasize, if you are playing Final Fantasy 14, ASAP do the Omega raid.
Which
Do
one's
the,
the
enti-
Omega raid?
That's
the normal raid for Stormblood.
Yeah, this is the one we were doing.
Alpha. If you
We
don't
were
know who
doing.
Alpha is, then you need to do it before you do Endwalker.
I'm bad with
the
names, so I
Alpha
wasn't gonna know
and
who the
the
fuck
Omega.
Alpha was in the first place.
Alpha's the little chocobo.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Okay, the Sid shit. If you
There's a
don't-
lot of Sid shit.
No, this is
No, there's not a lot of Sid shit in Stormblood.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
not
the
Stormblood,
Sid
but-
shit in
I
Stormblood.
don't think I started that yet. Is that after the
I
Warring
think we
Triad?
got to like the second.
That's
Me and
Heaven's
you,
Ward.
Madrid.
Warring
We got
Triad. No,
to the
there's a
second part
Warring-
of the fucking raid, and then
Heaven's Ward
just was
is
like,
Warring
Okay, what?
Triad.
No,
Alright.
City Under Siege. That's what I'm talking
Which one,
about.
Alexander?
Where you go meet the performers.
No, the
who are like,
Omega
oh, we
one.
left because of the
was that?
whole shit that went down in the city. Can you
don't
go
know.
back and fix
not
it
that
for
far.
us?
The Rabanaster, is that the Alliance raid stuff?
"You're
That
not
might
that
be the
far."
Alliance raid.
I just got like underwater shit.
That was Alexander.
No, I just made it to.
You made it past Kugane.
I made it past Kugane. I just got the ninja girl back in my group.
You good?
Oh,
You goody.
Oh,
She's
have
bad.
you
She's
met her
dope.
master?
Oh my bad. No.
Okay.
Not yet. Where I was at, I was literally talking to her, and we were about to go do some missions. And then I kind of just put my controller down left Q, and I haven't been back in since.
How does it feel to like, even though they gave you game time and you're just like not able to really play this game?
It kind of sucks because like I get off at
Queue times suck.
I get off at 7, and that's not early. That's not late enough for the queues to be like less. And then the world that we're in is fucking full at all times.
Yeah.
So I really need to pursue a world change. But I'm also almost out of game time. Like the only reason I'm not out is because they gave us more,
Yeah.
and I don't want to go buy more game time. Right.
and also I feel
Just
like the
for the
realm
queue to
change
still
would be a waste of money because it's like everything's gonna balance out in the next in another week or two.
Yeah,
as
that's-
more people
Once
actually
it drops,
finish
I mean, it's
Endwalker.
starting to.
Maybe.
I haven't played.
It's starting to
really
drop
since I
to,
beat
like,
Endwalker.
So when I was
It was
first playing,
good this weekend. That's the
last-
reason I beat it.
Yeah,
It's good.
last week last week and the week before. The week before was like 5,000. Then last week was like 4,000. I've gotten down to 2,000.
It's like 7. It's like 7K.
I mean, I'm gonna be 100 here. I've resolved myself to say I'm not playing 14 until next year.
Pretty much.
I mean,
That's
it's a
that's
week
what it's
or
boiled
so.
down to.
It's not that far
like,
away.
It's not that far away, yeah. But also, it's a great time for me to finish the rest of my fucking.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
'cause
I
I'm
definitely want to use this
sneezing
time
to
for.
Well, I kind of do need to
Away
go
from
back
Ratchet
and
and
finish
Clank.
village.
Man, can I just say,
I'd literally kill.
if
for
you have a
Ribbons.
PS5, fucking play Ratchet and Clank. Like, it's just an all-around fun
Astro's
fucking.
Playroom.
Hold on.
Why is Emperor Nefarious actually a badass?
Yo, Emperor Nefarious can.
I was like, damn.
And now
Ultron?
they let him be a playable character one time. He was like, okay.
It's like Emperor Nefarious. Y'all ever see the animated Spider-Man where he went into Miles Morales' world and then the Green Goblin was actually beefy as and fucking like hard as fuck?
Into the Spider-Verse?
That's what-
No. It was the first. It was
Where
when Gambino was
Gambino was the
freaking
voice. Yeah.
in the first Disney cartoon.
Yeah. That's what Emperor Nefarious is to Dr. Nefarious.
Okay, that
This
was old.
motherfucker,
Okay, I would like to
he's
say
got
this though.
swagger. His fucking jokes are actually like kind of funny. Like he's
his
badass.
drip- his drip
yeah,
is
he's
fine.
just like out here.
I would like to say this though is that in the comics, Ultimate Green Goblin was the unhinged William Dafoe Green Goblin. Like
Watch that new Spider-Man movie.
I want
I
to.
really want to fucking
That
see
shit
it.
is
It's at the top of my
I just want to
list.
see it for
That
Green
shit is
Goblin. I just want to see Doc
really
Ock and
good.
Green Goblin.
Willem Dafoe. Dafoe. That nigga's a fucking problem. Hold on now.
He was a problem
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
time. Like, come on.
my
You saw them forces he was wearing. He had them goblin forces.
I wish they gave him the waves in this movie.
Okay, no, too powerful. Because the last time that motherfucker had waves, he was like, you know what would be a good idea? I should launch the Carnage symbiote. Like, Ultimate Green Goblin was a problem.
Yeah. Go see everybody need to go see that
I
Spider-Man.
really want to see them.
Because I need to talk to somebody about it.
Okay. But
Straight up.
Ratchet and Clank, great fucking story.
Yeah.
Characters that you want to, I mean, guns that are fucking fantastic. I mean,
What's your favorite gun?
shotgun. What is that? The Enforcer?
An Enforcer?
Fucking love it.
It's a
I fuck with the
upgraded-
ricochet shit. Like
That-
the upgrades on the ricochet.
Wait,
you
which?
hit that?
The blade one?
No, the like ball. You
like you shoot it and then
Oh, there. I mean, there's like
what I
three
love-
weapons that do that.
What I love are actually like all the other tools, like the sprinkler.
Oh, I use the fuck out of the
Mr. and Mrs.
fungus.
Fun guy.
Yo, that shit. I literally like. They're like, okay, we got a bunch of people coming at. I'm like, here's the fungus, and then I toss in the Doom bomb that sends out all the robotic dogs.
Oh yeah.
I don't have that
Yeah.
yet.
The Doom glove is stupid.
Doom glove is fucking. I've upgraded that one and the fun guy that sends out two Mr. and Mrs. Fun guy together now.
Yeah. And I can have two deployed at the same time. So I got
Yeah,
more fun
upgraded
guy
that one.
out
The
there.
Enforcer to me is just nice because it knocks everything back and does additional damage after you hit.
I think my favorite, like the weapon that I'll sit there and fucking spam, is the like the little hand grenade, like the simple hand grenade.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit just does crazy damage really quickly,
Right.
especially when you upgrade.
The
it. And like
what's
tossing the ice cube and just like doom 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 doom.
the special beam cannon?
That was
Oh,
alright.
It's pretty.
No.
The Warmonger though.
Yo.
Is that the dog thing?
No, the Warmonger.
That's the drill.
That's the drill one. That one does a lot of damage too if you
Just
upgrade
who the hell
it.
do you think I am?
Right. The Warmonger, the fucking rocket launcher, that does a lot of damage. The black hole fucking
Yeah,
pretty much Gatling gun.
I just got that one. I still need to upgrade it some because like the charge up is a little slow and
Yeah.
it'll overheat quick.
But you can with the haptics, you can kind of lightly tap it and it'll just automatically charge it, and then you just press it and it goes.
That's not haptics. For the
The-
record, that's
the
the adaptive trigger.
adapted triggers.
Whatever. They're the
I
same
mean-
thing.
No, they're not.
That's too damn bad.
The PS5 controller's great.
I need that purple, man.
Chris, people had words for the last time you started talking controllers, so we're just
not
gonna-
gonna talk controllers.
right. We're just
I just stated my opinion. Y'all were really upset about my opinion.
Look, I'm gonna be
hold
100
on.
here. I've been hand fucking my Series S controller. It has been amazing.
Welcome back, Jalen. Jesus fucking Christ.
he thought about that while taking a piss.
Fisting controller podcast.
No, funny enough, it wasn't because I was taking a piss. It's because literally the controller conversation came up, and I've been trying out my Series S controller.
Yeah, I
Fucking
finally got a
slaps.
chance, for once in my life, I got a chance to sit down and play my Xbox.
Yeah, me and Jalen played Halo together, and shit was great.
God, I played so much Halo.
Oh, so pro tip: you were saying we could use Discord, and while that is true, we can use Discord. The Xbox Game Bar shit on Windows that you never fucking see is actually good now.
Really?
Last time I used it, it kind of was iffy. Like it got
What
the
is
job
the
done.
Xbox Game Bar on
I'm not
the
gonna
thing?
lie. The only reason I said let's use Discord is because I didn't see the headphone jack on my controller. I'm not gonna even front on that. I'm not gonna even front on that.
Jalen was like, "I don't have a headset." I'm like, "Jalen."
I didn't see the headphone jack because it's off center to the left
Yeah,
and shit. Because I'm looking at where the headphone jack should be,
Right.
And it's this other.
I don't
port.
even know what that port is for.
Right.
Keeping it real.
Right,
I
right.
have no idea. I've had an Xbox One S. I've had random accessories for Xbox like floating around my house. Like I don't know
I
what
don't
that
know what
port-
it's for.
It's like the Vita port that later I found out it was meant to be a HDMI port, but it
I
literally
think
just
it is an HDMI port.
on the Vita,
No.
the controller.
Yes.
No, it's not a HDMI. It's too wide to be like.
But you see my point here. I thought they were going proprietary. That's what I honestly thought when I first looked at it. I thought they were going proprietary. It's
Their
like, oh,
controllers, like Xbox, got way better at that after people started buying PlayStation 4 controllers over the Xbox One controllers to use on their PC.
Yeah.
Because they were proprietary wireless, like PlayStation controllers are just Bluetooth. Now they have the Xbox proprietary stuff, which is actually really good because I've been switching my Series X controller back and forth between my Xbox and my PC. And all I have to do is hit the sync button like on my controller and on whatever I'm using it on because I have the dongle for my Xbox controller. What, Chris? What is his face? What is? Why are you judging me for?
I'm not. I literally, it's not a judgment. It was like more of a very confused face.
What are you confused about?
How do you set this up? Because I need to know. I'm
Sync
looking for
button.
enlightenment, and you over here like.
There's a sync button on the controller.
Right, of course.
There's a sync button on the Xbox.
Right, of course.
I have the wireless dongle for Xbox One controllers
Okay.
in my computer because my computer doesn't have Bluetooth.
Right.
And there's a sync button on the dongle.
Right.
So when I'm using it with my PC, I hit the sync button on the controller, hit the sync button on the dongle. It works on my PC. I literally take that controller into my bedroom, hit the sync button on the controller again, hit the sync button on the Xbox, and it's paired with my Xbox.
Isn't there a way? I think I don't know where I watched this, and someone could please give me this information later. I think I watched this on YouTube where if you hold the sync button for a certain amount of time, it knows to sync to a PC or it knows to sync to a Xbox.
That would imply. But the thing about Anton is, remember, his PC doesn't have Bluetooth.
Correct.
Right, because
That makes sense. So it's syncing.
The share
the
button.
thing-
It's
Syncing to the dongle.
The dongle thinks it's just an Xbox because that's.
It's an Xbox dongle.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really
That
like
makes a lot
my
of sense.
Series S, the new Xbox controller. I like it. I want a design lab. It's a nice. It feels
Compared
real
to
nice.
the Xbox One controller.
In
The
comparison
thing
to
is,
the Xbox,
the Xbox One controller, which I didn't realize this until, like, in my mind, I've handled a bunch of Xbox One controllers over the course of that generation. Hand fucked. You're welcome.
Jesus Christ.
But the Xbox One controller went through a bunch of iterations. Like originally, you know how now on the series, because I can talk about I think your design lab is the same age as my Xbox One controller.
Yeah.
And your
it's that model.
Yeah. So
You can tell by the D-pad.
you know the top part where the Xbox is?
Yep.
That used to be like a plate.
Yeah, it used to be a plate.
And so
It's not a plate anymore.
it's not even a plate on the Xbox One later on controllers.
Yeah,
Huh.
and they also put the third button in, which has been nice.
Yeah. I haven't used the share button.
I mean, I have because I was up late and I was like,
And
I was
you're
getting
on
ignorant on
Xbox.
Halo. Let's post this on the internet.
Okay.
And also, it's really convenient that I could just get the images, all my screenshots off my Xbox go straight to my phone.
Yeah,
Which makes it
PlayStation
really
has been
convenient
testing
for when I
that
want
in
to
their
post
app.
bullshit.
Their app.
Oh, that'd be dope.
No, what?
No, the app is actually real good.
He's talking about
The PlayStation app?
PlayStation app? No.
No, the
It's not that
PlayStation
bad.
app's infinitely better than it used to be, and it's actually good
I'll
now
be
to
the judge of that.
to the
Okay.
point that I've tried to download something to my PS5. My
downloads
PS5 knew it was full and like had all the sizes and let me delete shit and download like all of this is in the app. None of this is remote play. None of this is like the PlayStation app's gotten
cool.
a lot better. And so they've beta tested the thing Jalen's talking about where they just automatically sync your captures to the cloud. And so you can just go in the app and like use them. Because right now, to get my captures off my PlayStation, I send them to my Japanese account.
See, that's
and
why I
then
didn't
just open
ever
them in.
capture stuff off my PlayStation because I felt the setting, getting it from console to me was too
but-
much of a hassle.
Yeah.
Like in February of this year, PlayStation started testing in certain regions. Just having that feature that Xbox has had since last generation, to be fair, but just having it on the PlayStation side. And I for one, as somebody who will take my PlayStation screenshots and then edit them on my phone and like do things like
Right.
I screenshot like the pages of my library and then stitch them all together so you just see my whole collection and stuff like that. Like as somebody who, like I have to send them in like batches of 3 to my Japanese account and then open them in the message to my Japanese account on the app on my phone. And so, yeah, that feature has been cool on Xbox. The reason I haven't used the share button yet is because I'm playing on PC, and I don't think it does anything because I've pushed it.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think I have to
I'm willing to
configure
bet.
that.
I'm willing to bet that if you went into keybinds for your game,
Oh.
Yeah.
You could just make that
That's one of
button
those-
do something else.
I feel like that might be
if
something.
there's a binding for it.
I
I'd
feel
have
like
to do a little research because
Yeah.
I know there's a way to rebind a controller.
I have not done any work. Legitimately, the same dongle I was using with my with my Xbox One controller when I'd use it on my PC. I just got a Series X controller because I like the D-pad. I've been playing Halo. I was like, I need a controller.
Continue on with the controller. So I have been playing a bit of Killer Instinct on my Xbox,
Okay.
testing out the new D-pad because fighting game. That new D-pad's real nice for fighting games.
It looks like it.
I'm going to tell you this right now. My
It's
quarter
clicky
circles have
as
never
hell.
been easier on
It
that
is
thing.
very.
Is it
cool.
one of those like? Is
It has the 8 directional. It has the 8 directional.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
disc,
yeah.
basically.
It's
Is that on all the new Xbox
Yeah.
controllers?
Yeah.
It's
So one of those $30 ones.
Yeah, the $30 ones that I've been.
See, I'm about
dropping
to
were
design
wild.
that mine so I can
might
get the
just get a
metal
design
disc.
lab though, just so I can get my own.
And
Yeah,
also,
you
so
gotta
you can get your
collect.
gamer tag engraved on it.
I don't have a gamer tag.
You could put Sunny Chifa.
It'd be Sunny
You
Chifa.
could put.
You can
In your case,
engrave it. Whatever,
Whatever
you
you
want.
I don't know if I would go with that name now. I rebrand like every month.
oh, and also just another added note is
Fair.
because this is the same account that I had for my 360, I still have my 360 avatar. I
You
can
have
pull-
your 360 saves depending on the last time you use your 360.
I don't think I have the saves.
Because I pulled up some of my old ass Xbox 360 saves and I put them in the cloud.
I don't think I have the saves, but I'm pretty sure if I hooked up my Xbox,
Don't, as somebody who did that and was like, hey, maybe I could. Don't. It's not worth it. Fuck it. Any of those games, you're better off playing from the beginning than picking up a random ass save that you abandoned 10 years ago.
Not knowing where the fuck you were at.
Just don't.
if I'm going to be 100 here, the game that I'm playing, the 3 games that I'm playing on my Xbox, I don't have saves for because they didn't exist back then. So, you
Okay,
know.
why is Final Fantasy VII Remake? I don't know. That's the standard edition. Never mind. I was about to get upset.
Oh, the PC port's garbage, by the way.
No, integrate. It's saying unavailable. Why is it unavailable?
You can tap it and then see, it'll tell you, like,
I'm saying,
Why is that the consistency for PC ports right now?
You mean from Square?
Not even from Square, like the what is it? The trilogy of GTA where you
Okay,
got
no. The trilogy of GTA was just a shitty cash grab. Like Rockstar.
I want to play. No, but
That's why
see,
Rockstar
I want to.
delisted the older versions of those games.
I want to play that because I want to play through San Andreas. I want to play Vice
Yeah, but
City
they
again.
decided
But
they
that's
wanted
another
to sell it to you
game.
again, but they didn't put the work in to make the ports good.
Those ports are.
They're
those
just
ports
bad.
Are horse shit.
They're like really bad.
I thought it was just bad on PC, not bad on a console.
No.
It's just bad.
They're just bad.
Damn it!
They were like on
No TLC
PC.
in
They
that
were just
bitch.
so bad they got delisted.
So Madrid, looking at this, it
Damn it.
looks like your app is still primarily paired with your PS4.
Okay, that's fine. I see a couple games on my wish list are on sale, like Scarlet Nexus.
Yeah, I get
and
it.
Tales of Arise. Probably gonna cop those
Mm-hmm.
just to put them in the backlog and
Just
not
put them
play
in the backlog.
Not play. Ooh wee. Because I'm gonna get Persona Royal Deluxe Edition for like 20. Just so I can have a version that I can fucking play, not on my PS4. You know.
Yeah, that's Persona 5 is one of those games where like I want to go back to, but then it's like no.
I selected the version you're going to need. That's the one that's the upgrade, the free upgrade. But like you see how it says only playable on PS5?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, are y'all trying to play me?
Oh, so
didn't
PSA,
upgrade.
if you got Final Fantasy VII Remake free through PlayStation Plus, now before you could not upgrade that version to the PS5 version, which was a free upgrade. Now it doesn't matter how you got Final Fantasy VII Remake free
That's
through
cool.
PlayStation Plus, you bought it, whatever. It's a free upgrade. The intermission DLC is going to be on sale. What, 25% off? I think 25 to 50. 50 is being optimistic, but
That's being very optimistic.
you have the ability to finally upgrade that version. So I know I sent that directly to Madrid as a text. I didn't even post in the Discord. I'm like, because
Here's the thing you've been mad about.
right.
They're probably
Problem,
addressing it.
and that's the thing. PlayStation has been good.
Oh, they
about
still fucked
addressing-
enough people over with that. Because some people are like, all right, I guess I gotta go buy this shit.
I mean, the people
Actually,
who get fucked
that's
over
fair.
the hardest are always the ones with FOMO. Like, if you're like,
Yeah,
I got to do it now or I'll miss
honestly.
out, you always get fucked the hardest. Anyone who has some patience,
Right.
Yeah, but how
that's
long is
very
patience?
true.
Because
Right. It's not like they could have predicted that.
well, see that, but that goes
What,
back to my
this is
point,
over
though.
a
It's
year
like,
later?
If you
No.
feel the need that you have to have it,
It
now.
the
so you can
PS5
participate now.
version came out in July. So
okay,
like, not even
been
6
6
months.
months.
Not even.
They
6
made it
months.
sound like you would never be able to upgrade that version, though.
They
right.
did, and
But people who wanted to play that game and wanted to do that bought it instantly. It's not about like FOMO and fear
no,
of
it
missing
is.
out.
It-
Not
no,
100,
that's
not
generally what it
100%. Like 6 months is not, or 5. Even you can even. I'll give you 5 months.
okay, so
Isn't about fear
here's
of
the
missing
thing,
out,
if
hoping that you get your free upgrade
It's not
eventually.
Like, it's not like there's
It's just
good
like-
PS5
but you could
games,
play
you know
the
what I'm saying?
PS4 version like that you got for free on your PS5, and it would have enhancements. So,
But could you play the Yuffie DLC?
no, but.
No.
Yeah,
Was there a
okay,
clear way to
yeah.
upgrade to the Yuffie DLC? Buying the fucking game again.
Yeah, it's
Which has
I mean,
gone on sale. To be fair, like
It went on sale. Imagine if you already had that fucking game, you bought it, and now you gotta
bought
buy
the-
it again.
I bought the digital deluxe edition pre-ordered on PS4 and then played it for a bit on PS4 and then because the thing is when they announce a free PS5 upgrade, you can't pre-order the PS5 upgrade. So Ghost of Tsushima, what else? Destiny, like all of these games, you could buy the game and you could be like, all right, I'm going to be impatient and not because like legitimately me as somebody who bought the most expensive digital version of that game as soon as I possibly could do that. And I did that, but they gave me the option to rebuy the game to preload it. And did I look at that store page? Yes. Did I was like, no, it'll be free when it actually comes out. And I had to wait for it to actually come out because I had my PS5 for 8-9 months by the time that was I was going to get access to the PS5 version of the game, which was not something we were promised ahead of time, and it's a free upgrade, which
For some people.
for everybody starting like today, Madrid. By the time this podcast is out, 100% it'll be free. Like if you own Final Fantasy VII Remake in any way, shape, or form, except
Physically?
except
On
physically
your
with
PS4?
with the digital.
With a digital PS5? I wonder how many people have that problem.
Well, that's also fair.
And that's why I was pissed. But you know,
But I
whatever.
mean, you can't
they're working to
expect
fix
your
it.
disc
I don't
work.
expect it. But if they give me a fucking PlayStation version of it, I expect to be able to have those same perks.
Well, you can't do that with Mortal Shell. You can do it with Final Fantasy VII now, but you can't do it with Mortal Shell. They
I give a shit about Mortal Shell.
You're just mad that you had to wait to get it for free.
Am I getting it
this
for free?
entire version, except the Yuffie DLC, which
is fine,
everybody
I'll
has
pay
to
for
pay
it.
for.
I'll pay for it. I just wanted a chance to pay for it earlier. They didn't even give me it's not like we weren't trying to buy the shit. They just weren't letting us. That's what was confusing me.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
I'm
and
like, all right, this
now
is
they're
some,
like,
this
we're
is
gonna be
blatantly
on.
some fuck shit. Like, why aren't those pixel remasters on anything other than this? Or no, it's because it's not on this or this.
Do they run on Mac?
They were like, is it on Mac? On these.
Brings up Steam. With
If it's
haste.
on
Why
Mac,
isn't it on this? That's an easy fucking.
if it's on Mac, that's fucking
The way it
horrible.
would be on Mac, you can run like iOS apps on Mac.
Uh-huh.
So you could definitely run the iOS version. I'm
mobile
trying to see if
version.
the Steam version runs on Mac because these are not intensive games, Chris. It's Final Fantasy 1 through 6.
Right, I'm just saying if it's on Mac, there's no reason it shouldn't be on Switch.
It is so good.
I know you need it. I
The
know.
second, the instant is happening on PlayStation. I watched a video earlier because Madrid's like, yeah, Endwalker, Final Fantasy IV, Endwalker, Final Fantasy IV. I was like, I don't get the connection. But, you know,
It's the fucking moon, baby.
I didn't know you went to the moon in Final Fantasy.
That was
I didn't
what?
get that far.
Wait,
That
wait,
was
wait, I'm sorry, can you
the
say that again?
thing.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
The Final Fantasy IV thing.
My knowledge of Final
That was the game where the entire thing was you were casting meteor. You were literally dropping the moon on a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
There's a
Meteor.
class in that game called Lunarian.
Right, you literally go to the moon and you're like, I'm going to drop it.
I did not beat Final Fantasy IV. So I watched a story recap of Final Fantasy IV and I got to
That's why
where I
everybody
remember
knew-
stop playing that game as a child on my Game Boy Advance when my Game Boy Advance was my newest platform. And so I
I
remember
mean, that's the thing. Like when they showed the moon, that's why everybody was like Final Fantasy IV. It was literally just because of the moon.
yeah, and now that makes sense to me as somebody who did not beat Final Fantasy IV on Game Boy Advance.
I love Final Fantasy 14. I wish I loved every other Final Fantasy so I could understand the references
Well,
that
there's
are
a
in
pixel
that game.
remaster that you
There's
can
a
get on your phone.
I'm not.
You can play
I guess I
7,
could. I guess I
8,
should
9, 10, and 12.
for free.
No, they're not. I
Those
I
are on
think
Game Pass, right?
no,
Yeah.
they fell off. I think the only
fell
Final
off.
Fantasy.
No, I think it's just 13 and 13 too and Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
so
just.
no.
Here, take these for free.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'd
13-2
fucking
is
buy
great.
them on
I'm gonna say this right
PlayStation.
now.
You goddamn
I'm going to say this right now.
bastard.
I'll just listen to the soundtrack
13-2
and call it a day.
Has top 4
Yeah.
best Final Fantasy soundtracks.
Yeah, 13-2.
13
You don't need to play it for that. You can play
Yeah.
the soundtrack and
I was
play
gonna,
literally any
like-
other Final Fantasy.
But here's the thing about it is, in my mind, 13-13-2, not Lightning Returns. I'm not gonna try and defend that bullshit.
I
But
feel
those
like-
two,
I know nothing about it other than the cover.
I didn't even know Lightning
know the-
Returns existed until right
Good.
now.
good. But
There's a Final Fantasy 13 trilogy that's not the trilogy we were promised.
But
we
pretty
were
much-
promised the Fabula Nova Crystallis. And if Final Fantasy 16 hits the way it's about to fucking hit, Yoshi P
I'm going-
is going to take Fabula Nova Crystallis
going-
from Tetsuya Nomura.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Keep Tetsuya
I'm gonna tell you the
Nomura
truth.
out of my Final
I'm
Fantasy.
going to tell you the truth. First things first, wrong. Second of all, nah, Tetsuya Nomura can do my Final Fantasies, please. Keep the fun of it. Because the thing about it is, first things first, Final Fantasy runs on 3 different styles. You have your crystal style, which is what Yoshi P is returning to at 16, and I fucks with that.
Fabula Nova Crystallis is the tale of the new crystals.
I know it's a tale of the new crystals, but it's still following the 7 modern tech crystal shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's literally going to be
No,
Fabula
but that's my
Nova
point, though. It's like
Crystallis.
Final Fantasy exists in varying degrees of science fantasy. And I'm saying Yoshi P is doing the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Let's get the slave callers, the weird fucking. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6.
And maybe 4. And definitely 14.
Yeah. But that's not my point.
Endwalker.
Is let's get all the
Yeah.
tech shit back in. Let's have one Final Fantasy game where we get all the weird tech shit. Where you got this whole tech magic bullshit. You know, you're 7, you're 13.
We talking about Magitech?
Yeah.
Well, no.
I just-
Magitech, I get what Jalen's saying. He's talking
Magitech
about...
I did really just
tech-
like that it was like
It's the
tech magic, and I
No,
was
because
like,
I had to remember because I kept almost saying hex magic. I mean hex tech, and that's fucking League.
That's League. That's Arcane.
When I say
That's Arcane.
when I
That's
say
Hextech
that, do you know why I haven't
Maniacs
finished
on the
Arcane?
Nintendo Switch.
Why?
Because every time I watch Arcane, I'm about to play League again because I was a Vi main,
Just don't. It's that easy. Just
and that's
don't.
and that's why I
really
didn't finish
is.
Arcane. So I could just not.
no.
Finish
Finish
Arcane.
No.
Finish
No.
Arcane and just don't play League.
No.
Don't play League.
No.
We all...
I can't. I'm sorry.
well,
I'm sorry.
Chris, have you
It's
watched
like, it's
Arcane?
Just tie your hands up
No.
for something.
It's
Just
a-
don't
it's
play the
good.
fucking game.
No.
Okay.
Just watch the animated series.
I almost downloaded fucking Wild Rift watching that shit. I can't do it.
I downloaded Wild Rift
mean,
and
you
then
could-
promptly deleted Wild Rift.
you can play League. What's wrong
No,
with
he
League?
can't play League. No, he doesn't want to play League. Don't make Jalen play League.
You wanna play League?
None of us are going to be happy.
We did
about
that
it.
one time. I got it
I
downloaded
think
on
I
my
played League
PS4.
once.
I have.
League isn't on PS4.
I have negative.
What do we play on
motivation to
PS4?
play League.
Smite.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
we
thinking
played
Smite.
Smite.
I'll play some Smite, but I have negative motivation to play League. Watch Arcane though.
What? Yeah.
I-
So Chris.
First things first. I would like to say, outside of the very specific class struggle shit in Arcane, I already knew the story already because I was playing League.
That don't matter. It's about the animation.
animation
It's
is
about
good.
the
That is some
animation, the
style. And
soundtrack,
Mel.
the sugoi.
And also my boy Echo, my boy.
Yeah. You gotta get it. You gotta get to Act
He even,
3.
of course,
You get to Act
of-
3.
that's literally where I'm at.
What episode have you
doing?
watched?
There's
Have you
only
watched
3 more
episode
episodes.
6 or 7?
I'm literally no. It was episode 6 that made me go. I really want to play some League. I want to grab Diana and start ruining some kids' lives.
Look, dude, you got to power through it. You
no,
gotta just,
I'm going to play League, and I don't want to do
no,
that.
don't
so
play
I'm just not.
League.
That's not how
Play
this
the
works.
Ruin King. Play Hextech Maniacs. Play. They're dropping games, Jalen. You have other options.
I've already
Project L
beat
is on
Ruin
the way.
King. I beat Ruin King already. That's how I got through the first 4 episodes of Arcane.
Damn. Well, I ain't got no.
Just don't play the game. Just watch the show.
It's a great show.
I know it's a great
fucking
show. I know it's a great show, but it's also like
Get redacted out of your mind to where the point where you can't move your mouse and just watch the show. You know,
There you go. Actually, that's
lay
an
down in
option.
your bed. You're not gonna get up and be like
Wild
you know what?
Rift. It's on mobile phones. It is just mobile League. I am not safe.
Leave your phone in the kitchen. God damn it, do what you're gonna do to watch the fucking show, but don't play the goddamn games.
You know, I have problems with I will be transmedia as hell. I'll be in the fucking reading the goddamn God of War comics, fucking looking at the I still want to watch the Assassin's Creed movie. I watched the fucking goddamn Mila Jovovich Monster Hunter movie and the somehow worse Legends of the Guild Monster Hunter movie that was on Netflix. Please don't. Please. Monster
I
Hunter
don't-
fan? Oh my
I don't
god.
even know it exists. Now The Witcher season
The Witcher.
I'm
talking
still
I
not-
downloaded The Witcher 3.
There's
Again,
two
again.
Monster Hunter movies. I just want to go back to this.
Yeah, they're
The
live
one
action
made by
Mila
the guy who
Jovovich.
fucked up Resident Evil.
No. He didn't fuck up. Man's a genius, and I'll tell you why Man's a genius.
He
Man's
fucked up
entire
Resident
career
Evil.
for the past
Look at my hot
15
wife.
years has been, I'm gonna make my hot wife fight zombies and make money off of it.
and
not
now
even
she's
that hot.
And now he's like, I can make my
she's
hot
not
wife
really
fight
that hot.
dinosaur-looking
she's
motherfuckers.
really not that hot.
I mean,
That's
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
but I mean,
She's a
in my
cool
mind-
character
In
in
my mind, the
concept.
best makeup on a woman is violence.
No offense, I'm not into white women, but like
I'm just into violence.
It's okay.
I'm just here to watch someone get their ass kicked.
I mean,
I don't
she's
know. Not my glass of tea.
a cool actress, but those movies sucked.
Okay, Chris,
I'm not saying they were good. I'm saying
nobody in
the
the history
director
of ever has said
had the
they're
game
good.
plan.
did you see the Raccoon City movie? Not Raccoon City, the Resident Evil actual like non-Mila Jovovich movie yet?
I was gonna watch it yesterday, and there's a whole story on why I didn't watch it
Okay.
yesterday.
No, I just had to see if you had seen it yet because listening to podcasts of Resident Evil fans, not necessarily to the degree you are, hearing their responses to it, I just have to talk to you after that happens to you.
Okay, Chris, tell me what day you're gonna watch it so I can watch it at the exact same time.
Okay, fair
You have to go
Why
to
do they-
theaters, so you have to take Jalen to the theater with you to watch that movie.
It's in Amazon too.
Yeah.
It just costs $20,
20?
What?
which is like the
I'd rather
price
go
of
to the
2
theater.
tickets.
I don't know at that point.
Man,
yeah.
Phipps Plaza's getting shot up because you get
Who
fucking
said anything
sitting
about
wrong.
Phipps Plaza? Madison Square is like it's 10 minutes from my house. The fuck are you
don't
talking
matter.
about?
I go to Camp Creek.
Fucking
I go to
matter.
either Atlantic Station or fucking Madison Square.
Atlantic
I don't.
Station.
Atlantic
Creek.
Station.
I
or
don't
Camp
trust
Creek.
going out right now.
Don't nobody
Honestly,
be up there at Camp
movies,
Creek.
movie theaters, they don't sell the seats next to you. So, like, if you get
Yeah.
a row,
I know, but we
Nobody's
got
gonna
the
buy the
fucking
fucking end
COVID
seat.
Omicron Persei 8 right now,
I
and
got
it's
my
fucking
booster and I wear my
no,
mask.
it's fucking attacking everybody. Doesn't matter if you got your booster or not. It's just like getting everywhere. Get your
Fine, then
Be
go
safe.
at off-peak hours. Go
I
make it
will
like a
go
lunch
up.
date or some shit.
yeah. I'm gonna go at
Go-
right when everything.
Go
ends.
to a matinee.
Here's the
go
thing.
to a matinee.
I will go to a
Cheat
matinee.
code.
Cost reduction on the tickets. Ain't no one gonna be there
What
because
is
it's a
that,
fucking
like-
matinee.
What is it?
Chris.
Movie Tavern does Mondays for $5.
Here is your game plan. You're going to go to the one by Cumberland Mall, Parkway Point,
Okay.
and you're going to go. There's a wine store right next
Oh.
door, and you're going to get boxed wine, and you're going to put it in your pocket, and you're going to go into that
You
movie
got a
theater.
pocket full of box wine?
How do I put a whole box in my
The
wine?
little
Little
like
one. No, like the reasonable 8-ounce ones. The fuck you talking about?
I can fit
Oh,
like
cardboard.
2 of those in each pocket.
And if you got a hoodie, you could probably fit like a good box set in that bitch.
Right, you can really a 6-pack.
Get yourself a nice coat. It's cold as shit. Get yourself a nice coat.
I'm trying to get a whole Bota box, and I'm gonna bring my laptop bag and put
Shit,
a whole
actually,
Bota
fuck,
box
fuck
in
the
there.
bottle of box
The-
wine. Just get yourself a long straw and a bottle of Jack. Let's go.
I've done that too.
Long
There's
straw and a bottle of Jack.
there's a liquor store around the
It's not
corner
like
by
they
the
even
Kroger.
search you when you walk into a fucking movie.
They don't give
theater.
a shit. They don't get paid enough.
They don't give 2 flying fucks.
The security
know it-
guard doesn't get paid enough.
You know it's bad when they don't have somebody working like the front
They don't
part.
even have people checking the tickets.
You have to go through the concession line to like get your like actual ticket and them tell you where to go.
Damn.
Hey man, movie
You just hold
theaters
your
are
phone up
hurting.
like, yeah, I got a digital ticket.
Theater 6 over there.
Right.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
So yeah, I do really want to watch that movie. I think I'm gonna watch it in the next
But
y'all
yeah,
need to go
the
see
days.
2
Spider-Man and
Monster
not
Hunter
that bullshit.
movies. We got our Resident Evil
Wait, the Matrix just came
Director.
out though.
direct.
heard
It's
it was
bad.
Yeah, I heard it was.
Heard it was so bad.
I can
I
watch
know.
it from crib.com, so
Also, it's on HBO Max for free.
Yeah,
that's
crib.com.
That's crib.com.
Oh, okay. I'm just
I know,
not
but
a
I
part
just
of it.
no. But the thing about it is, with me personally, I just want to grab. There's a specific experience that I want from this movie. Couple of friends, couple adult beverages,
Like we used to. The good old days.
Right,
Good old-
right. A couple adult beverages into some adult beverages, and
I have
some
some
movie.
anime Blu-rays that not everybody here has seen, so we could.
The second My Hero.
We're
movie?
talking about smoking in
Smoking out
adult
the
beverages.
window.
Yo, I had some shatter before I went to go see
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Oh shit. That's why it was so damn good.
No, I
No, it was
just
just
think
good.
it's fucking good.
No, it's just good.
I don't
Because it took like an hour for the movie to start, and yeah.
But apparently, on the second watch, that first 45 minutes hit so different.
Oh no, even on the first watch, the first 45 minutes is.
Okay.
I heard people complain about the first 45 minutes after their first watch, then went and like they were like, no, actually,
All
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
get
all
the
I'm saying
first
is
time.
Peter had his Kaneki moment.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to see Multiverse of Madness. That new trailer that came out, I fucks with it.
I haven't seen the.
The ending
I'm
cutscene. The
staying
ending
away.
cutscene is just the trailer for Multiverse, and spoiler. But
Oh, no.
oh no,
Oh no, Doctor
People-
Strange
people
was
get
in a
on
movie,
YouTube.
and we're going to talk about Doctor Strange's next movie at the end of the movie Doctor Strange is in.
Right. And
Who'da
then Wanda's
thunk
gonna,
it?
And then
Who'da
in the
thunk
movie
it?
that Doctor Strange is going to be, Wanda's going to be there.
That
Wait,
shit ma- that
has
shit made
anybody
me
watched-
finish
Wanda's
the
Has
gonna be a
anybody
fucking
watched
menace.
I don't
Hawkeye?
think she's going to be a
No.
menace. No, I don't think she's going to be a
It's-
menace. I do
Hawkeye
not think she's going to be a menace.
Finished today.
I'm willing to bet money. I'm putting this right now. The menace is going to be Evil Steven from the What If show.
Oh.
That's my call. Wanda is going to be involved.
Did y'all see the trailer?
Yes, I saw the trailer. That's
No.
where do you think I'm?
No,
making
look,
this
we're
bullshit
going to
from?
stop this right here and now. Hawkeye, Chris.
Apparently, Hawkeye ties
Hawkeye's
into
good.
the Spider-Man
I watched.
movie.
The only thing I
How?
haven't seen is the last two episodes.
Apparently,
just ended.
people who have been watching Hawkeye have been like
Yeah,
hearing same conversations that were in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
seeing the same kind of
they
like
even
people.
edited the original No Way Home trailer is different from the final one. The first one and the final one are different because of Hawkeye. In the final one that they had before the movie came out, you could see the Rogers musical sign in the movie. That's not in the original trailer.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Hawkeye apparently
but
ties
also-
I'm
into
going
My
to
thing
watch
about-
Hawkeye now that it's done.
No, they're just doing shit to make you go watch all of their properties.
I don't want to watch
well,
Hawkeye.
it
I didn't
also-
give a
I
fuck
have
about
another-
I have
Hawkeye was one of
nothing
those
against
characters.
Hawkeye.
I don't give a
Haw-
flying
yeah,
arrow.
Hawkeye was one of
I
those
care
characters in
because that run of
Endgame.
Hawkeye was amazing. That's the thing about it is the storyline that they're doing is like the Hawkeye run.
When he was good. I mean, in
I'm
Endgame,
gonna
I
tell you
could
this,
care
that's what
less
Hawkeye
if
did.
Scarlett
It's the
Johansson or
Kate
what's his.
show.
Huh?
It's the Kate and Clint show.
Well, yeah, because that's what that run was.
But the I don't know. For me,
Here's the thing about it is
I'm
this-
going to watch it regardless. I'm at the point that between Loki, WandaVision, What If, the run they've done so far, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I did not expect to enjoy watching Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Bucky and that black man.
I completely like. What are you talking about? That was the perfect Odd Couple setup. If any show that actually made me think that was going to be good from the jump
Yeah.
was those two.
No,
just off
Loki.
the Odd Couple.
Loki? What If?
Loki was really
Actually,
good.
I'll go through each of them. Loki, I don't know. Loki, I didn't have 100% faith simply because
I was balls deep before.
It was I didn't have full faith in Loki mostly because it was too much of a, how should I say, Tumblr sexy man freebie. You know?
I'm
What's
here
wrong
for
with the
Tumblr man,
Tumblr
sexy phase, man, freebies.
Right.
I'm just here for it.
I mean, I wanted some meat to it. That's the thing about it. It's all
But it's Loki.
He's got
the
the
thing
meat
is,
for you.
Loki has
Let me
been a
finish-
sexy
let me
Tumblr
fi-
man with magical powers.
okay.
and-
So, but the thing about it though is like comic. First things first, movie Loki and my comic book Loki, two very different characters. Because the Loki that I like is significantly more of the definition of a chaotic bitch.
spoilers: the Loki I like is Kratos' son.
Right? But here's my thing about.
Casual spoilers.
Yeah.
Dude, you've had 3 years.
Here's my thing.
I
Here's
just
my
watched
thing.
a Mighty Keith video.
That's what put it in my head. But that is really the Loki that I fucks with, except when he's being an angsty bitch.
See, here's the thing about it is I like.
Yeah.
Well, actually, old Loki, the one who actually had to spend the entirety of episode 6 breaking his back carrying that fucking show. OG Loki? I love that man.
The one wearing the spandex suit.
Yeah. Yeah. Because remember, the thing about Loki in the comics is Loki's like, hey, Thor, you know how we all got reborn in different bodies? Yeah. I'm a woman because I stole your girlfriend's body. Fuck you, bitch.
What, you want to fuck me?
Actually, Loki did say that to Thor too. He's like, "What's the problem, Thor? Loki, you feel that type of way." Loki was the definition of a chaotic bitch back in the day. But my thing about it is, all of this is setting up their expanded MCU because they're going to be doing a bunch of other stuff. For example, Hawkeye is pretty much setting up West Coast Avengers, which was
Young Avengers has been being set up by all these shows, and that shit's going to be
Young Avengers
sick.
is the most set up because Jessica Chavez is already being introduced in Doctor Strange. Kid Loki has already been introduced.
The guy in Falcon and Winter
it is.
Soldier.
Yeah. And then also, what's her face from Widow?
WandaVision's kids.
Well, we'll have to wait till their status of existing is. We'll have to wait on that one.
I will say confidently right now that they are going to exist and they're going to be part of Young Avengers. All of the kids in all of these shows have been basically like, wait till we get Kamala Khan. Because they're not going to do Inhumans.
I know, but here's the thing. I don't say they're not doing Inhumans, but Kamala wasn't on Young Avengers. Champions and Young Avengers are two different teams. That's my point.
I think Kamala's going
they're going to put. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to skip Young Avengers, and they're just going to go. They're going to take what was Young Avengers, and they're just going to rename them Champions, because that's what they're calling the Young Avengers these days. That's the team of Kamala, of Miss Marvel, Kamala, Kid Nova. Miles is on that team.
Yep.
We need Vision's
Miles.
daughter is on there.
We need MCU Miles in such a way.
Now here's the thing about it though, is the thing I'm most hyped from the MCU is the She-Hulk show. That's gonna be fucking amazing. They're actually doing She-Hulk right.
Yes.
Isn't she a lawyer?
Yes.
Yes.
They're doing that too. And they're breaking the fourth wall because she was the original fourth wall breaker.
Not Deadpool.
Not Deadpool. Deadpool was a villain back then.
Oh shit.
He was basically just a Deathstroke copy back then. It wasn't until they rebrand him into somebody funny.
Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
Slade Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like literally,
Look
Deadpool
back.
is just
Yeah.
But
He don't be
they-
fucking with them
oh,
kids,
and Moon
though.
Knight looks really good too.
I don't know about. I don't think I've seen anything from Moon Knight because Moon Knight's probably
Okay, look, I'm
going
gonna
to
say this right now. I was gonna be
purview.
in the Moon Knight because Oscar Isaac is playing Moon Knight, and that man is fine. Come
That's
on.
Poe Dameron.
Oh damn.
Yes, but I like to call him Leto Atreides these days. Atreides. Oh man.
For me, that dude, like I've seen
Watch
him in
Dune.
other roles. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll.
We had this conversation just yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, Dune is. I'm gonna watch.
I'm gonna say this right now.
When is Harley Quinn season 3? Are we about to get 2022 is fucking stacked. Me and Madrid were talking about this shit. Attack on Titan, Bleach, fucking
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw
Both the manga and the anime.
Part 6, Part 2.
More
Part 6, Part 2. Like we're
Did you
literally
watch
getting
those
to
12
the
episodes?
we're literally getting to the heavens.
Foo Fighters.
And then
I think Angelina opened up Netflix and the Stone
started
Ocean trailer
it
started
drew-
playing,
it drew her
and she
in?
watched through the entire Stone Ocean trailer. I might be getting
No, that's
we
the
might
one.
be becoming a
See, that's the thing
JoJo's
about JoJo's.
household.
Is the thing about JoJo's is the entire series, it's like this. The thing about JoJo's is you got to find the right part to get you in, because once you're hooked, you're fucked.
Part 3 got me in. Honestly, if I would have watched Part 1 first, Part 1 would have got me in too.
See, for me, it was Part
Really?
2.
Yeah.
Part 1 didn't get me into it.
It's-
Part
it's just
2
like 6
kept me
episodes.
right.
But also, how
Part
did you
2
watch
kept me.
Part 1 and 2? Because I watched Part 1 and 2 as OVAs. So as far as I was concerned, they were an hour and a half movie.
Oh, I mean, I binge watched 1 and 2. I think in one day I was hungover. And then I got to Part 3,
I'm just
and
gonna
then
start. I'm gonna watch a recap of Part 1, so the OVA, and I'm gonna
Just know
start at
it
Part
was
2.
me, Dio. And
It was me. Yeah.
that's literally
Episode
it.
1.
pretty much.
I kissed,
And then
I
just,
kissed your girlfriend. I killed your dog.
Yeah.
and then I just keep doing shit like that.
Just like
And I know you're in love with me,
And
but I'm a vampire now.
And I killed
Right.
your dad.
Killing your dad.
I killed your dad,
Killed
and
your
now I'm a
dad.
vampire. And I burned your house down.
yeah.
No, he burned his house down. to kill Dio.
Right.
Yeah.
But
That was
it
the
didn't
first.
work.
That was. And here's the thing,
It's
Jonathan.
Dio's fault.
Jonathan-
If I'm burning my house down to kill you, it's your fault.
I would like to say something, Jonathan, my man. I love you to death. But after the second time that trying to burn Dio alive didn't work, why would you let the boat catch on fire? If we're already
the
3
boat
for
they
fire
dance
now,
on?
we're already
Question mark.
Huh?
The boat they dance on?
You mean the boat? They become one.
the boat. The fuck boat, as I like to call it. The fuck boat, as I like to call it.
This
Dio.
Hey, Dio
We're going
got-
down together.
Hey, Jonathan got Dio's head. Jonathan got Dio's head.
You're the head hoe.
Heck, Dio was like, "This body's so good, I gotta take it for my own."
Right?
damn.
Just
Bleach.
please.
Watch the 1,000-Year Blood War arc.
No.
trailer,
Actually,
and jizz your pants
first watch that trailer.
repeatedly.
Then then go on YouTube, find a playlist of all the openings. Open up your Shonen Jump app. Start at chapter 1. Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy. Ooh-wee. I think I convinced my coworker to go finally watch Bleach. She was like, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah,
I
Raditz-
think I'm gonna do it.
I-
No fillers. I'm like, "Let's go."
Oh, I completely.
that is
Here's
Sakamoto
the thing.
days. Because read
Sakamoto days.
That shit is fire.
Chris, do you have any affinity for Bleach?
No.
I'll fix that.
Okay.
You'll get
I'll
there.
leave it in
I think you would
Jalen's
really.
hands.
I think
If
you
J-
would really fuck with.
I'm
Urahara.
giving you, Jalen, a month.
Urahara?
A month? I got this.
AKA.
If you don't get
Hat
Chris
and
into
Dogs.
Bleach,
Chris.
Kisuke Urahara
Chris.
motherfucking Sama.
So this is the thing about Bleach. First thing
It's
first.
the best.
It is the best.
It's the best.
Okay. It's my favorite of the big 3.
Come on, y'all got on the same outfit right now.
I mean, that's a fire-ass hat.
Oh, wait, no. Here's
I've-
how you convince him.
I bought that
hey,
hat. I
Madrid,
own
do me a
that
favor.
hat.
Show Kisuke's girlfriend. Show Miss Squeeze real quick. Show him why the man is the man.
She is my banner on Discord, so I can probably get to it faster.
Show, and it's the, like, why is man's man?
Oh, Yoroichi.
And it's not even like,
With both hands.
and the best part is, if you ask him, how did you pull such a baddie? The first words out of his mouth is, I didn't pull shit. You see her? Me.
I thought his
respect that.
response would have been because I'm equally a bad bitch.
I mean, I will say, 1,000-Year Blood War Arc Kisuke, when he finally was just like, you know what, let's do the thing.
I'm gonna take it off. Here's my bank.
It's like, you know what, I'm taking off the hat. I'm putting the
Right.
hair back.
No, the first time you saw Captain Kisuke Urahara.
Okay, actually, since we're talking about Blood War Arc, Kenpachi, just Kenpachi. I just want to see Kenpachi.
If your name is Kenpachi,
First things first,
If
I
your
would like
name
to
is
say,
John
if your name
Jacob
is Kenpachi, you are a
Jingleheimer
bad
Schmidt.
bitch. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just how that
His
works.
name
was
is
my
my
name
name too.
Oh my god.
It just hits different if you read the 1,000-Year Blood
Oh
War.
my god. And then also, like, the whole thing with Old Man Zangetsu, just. But anyway, Chris,
Fuck, wait, I can't
here's how I'm gonna get you into
fanboy out over
we're gonna
Bleach
watch a
right
couple
now.
episodes and then we're gonna go sword shopping.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
mean,
Bleach will
the
make
thing
you
about
buy
it
a
is,
sword.
every sword has a name. All the names are tight. They all have like. Think about it. You could swing a giant sword that looks like a giant chef's knife and go Getsua, Tensha, and just lose
oh
your
yeah,
shit.
and if you're hollowified, you can throw the little
And-
reverb on it.
Right, and then also like when I say we're talking about nothing but extra drip because all the outfits are clean.
honestly,
Yeah. Ichigo never
Honestly-
wore the same outfit twice.
I mean, heck, even in the extra work,
Ever.
you know how sometimes you'll see extra pages of the characters just doing nice stuff? All of them sauce it
the
every
drip,
time.
Okay.
the
Okay.
fucking drip,
eternal.
honestly, Bleach.
And then also
Every time I would read Bleach, it would make me level up my own fashion game because I was like, I just didn't even fucking think of this shit. Like, this is fashion. Honestly, all of the Bleach color spreads where it's not story related, that could just be a Vogue lookbook.
It really could.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of the one with them with the all white on with the little red and blue stripes.
I'm thinking about them
And
What
with
am I watching? Am I watching the first 2 episodes or am I reading the first 2 episodes?
no, so here's what you're gonna do. No, here's
First
what you're gonna.
two
I got.
books.
You're gonna watch
Here's
it.
what you're gonna
Watch
do.
it with
Here's
no
what you're gonna do.
filler?
You're gonna start by reading it.
No.
No, let me finish. You're gonna start by reading it, and here's why I want you to start reading it. I only want you to read the first volume though, and while you're reading the first volume, listen to
I
what's the
have
first
a-
OP? What's the name of the first OP?
Asterisk.
Yeah, listen to that. Get the feel.
Fucking weed.
Get the feel for it. And then once you finish that first volume, watch the first 2 episodes. And then once you get to that point, let me finish.
I strongly disagree.
Once you get to that point, you will know where you want to enjoy the series. You'll know what avenue, what path you want to take. You could be a manga reader and just enjoy nothing but that Kubo art. Or you can go anime, get the voice acting, get some more music. It'll allow you to pick your path because you're going to do both in the end. You're going to do both.
If you watch it in English, Ichigo, Johnny Young Bosch, that's one of his best roles ever.
I'm going to say this right now. The Bleach dub is a really good dub.
Really,
The
Can I
Bleach Bug.
skip
for the
filler?
time that it came,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
For-
here's the thing.
There are some good Bleach filler though. I will stand by that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing about Bleach filler. Here's the thing
There's
about Bleach
actually
filler.
a
By the
filler
time
arc.
you get to the point where there's a fuck ton of Bleach fillers, you're already invested enough that you're like, fuck it, I'll take the side story. Let's rock.
I had to go back and refresh myself on Hell stuff because of new stuff. But here's my
you gotta do is
recommendation,
watch the
and this is
Hellverse.
how I got into Bleach. Watch the first episode. Just episode 1. Episode 1 is one of the most banger episode 1s of any anime that I have ever fucking seen in my entire anime
And,
watching life.
Emergency? Yeah, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ambulances. Yo,
Beat your
Chris.
ass, boy. And when he come out with that fucking katana for the first time, you just hear, oh, oh.
No.
Number 1 doesn't happen until against Byakuya.
Actually, forget-
yeah, Byakuya.
Forget all that.
Really
Imagine
now?
just when the guitar from the Espada theme. Just that.
That doesn't hit
I know that.
until
It's like, that's how good Bleach is.
episode 1 of Bleach.
You know what, Chris? We're
It's
listening
on
to the Bleach
Hulu.
OPs when we leave here.
Yeah.
You'll
Okay.
be convinced after that.
Fine.
That's all you need. When
he has
D-Techno
to
Life comes on.
Watch them though.
I
'cause
know, but D-Techno Life though. But D-Techno Life.
But you have to watch them.
He'll watch it. I got this.
If you can't tell, we're
You-
really excited.
I
about
like how
this year.
Anton says he'll give me a month, and we barely got 10.
I mean, it's been
Yeah,
10
Jalen has
minutes.
a month until I step in, and I will make
I
you a
got
Bleach
this.
stand.
No, I got this. I got this.
And then I get a month, and then Madrid.
You know what?
steps
Fuck
in.
it. I'm doing
And
this on hard mode. I'm getting Marissa to watch it too. I'm saying that right now. Let's go.
There's not much I need to do because I believe in you.
I know the name of my Zanpakuto.
I really
and that's
like the
all that fucking
positivity. I
matters.
think I drive off of that, and I think
if you
Bleach is the best.
Chris, I feel the
Period.
same way about Bleach
Fight
that I
me.
feel about Persona 5. And
But better.
I think.
But better.
Let's
Hold
relax. Let's relax. I feel like
both
I
of
feel
us.
like you do
Hold
too.
on. Okay.
Actually,
you're gonna fuck with it.
I'll tell you this, Chris.
I know what's up.
The thing about Bleach.
There are so many things.
Is
about
that-
Bleach.
Here's the thing about it, Chris.
You like Spanish,
What's
don't you?
Not love.
See?
Chris, what's not to love?
Do you know what the Hueco Mundo is?
Okay.
Not yet.
Do you know what a cero is?
No.
How about
Espada?
How about
Do you
an
know about
espada?
your segunda etapa? Yeah.
sonido? You know what that is?
Hey. Here's the perfect sell. Bleach. Giant swords. Giant beams.
Big old titties.
Japan. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly,
Rengoku or Hime?
or he may change my perspective on life.
Really? I thought it would have been Rengoku.
Well, she came later. I thought Orihime.
By that
Yeah,
point-
but Orihime
by that
was
point,
not-
You're already sold. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, those shits are massive. And
That should be sitting.
then Rengoku, she shows up as like.
But also, I would like to
Rangiku,
say-
she shows up as like.
She's an adult.
the, thing
I
that
can
kills,
get-
the thing that kills
I mean,
me is
I
I don't
was a
understand how
teenager at the
anyone was
time.
shipping Ichigo
Right,
with
I was a
Rukia.
teenager.
I didn't
I was
understand
younger
that.
than Orihime at the time.
Man, you know Ichigo
but
and
you're-
Rukia be fucking on the low.
Hold on. We acted like we
No,
jumped
no,
from
no.
Orihime to Rengoku. We are skipping a whole Yoruichi arc.
No, we
that-
have not skipped a Yoruichi arc. We have
Yeah,
not.
Yoruichi showed up long
because
before Rengoku.
no, because she had a reveal that
Rangiku?
needs to be
No,
done
not
properly.
really.
No, she had a reveal that needs to be
Rangiku
done
came out
properly.
first.
Can't fuck that up.
Because we didn't know who Yoruichi
Rishi
was.
was.
We just thought she
we
was a kid.
remember we thought Yoruichi was a man in the beginning of the series. Remember that. That
And
reveal
then-
got to be done right.
They had to hit me in my high school horniness with Nell. I did not. Nell and the.
I can't believe they pulled off that reveal twice. Like, first they did that bullshit with Yoruichi, then they pulled that shit with Nell, and when they pulled that shit with Nell, you're like, hold.
It hit different because I was like 9. 10th grade, horny on Maine.
Okay.
And they hit me with Nell, and they hit me with the black Espada.
Oh,
number 2? No.
Is she number 2?
Tira Holly Bell?
Holly
either-
Bell.
Yeah. Was she 2 or 3?
3 was... So, Nell was 3.
That was the OG 3.
Nell was the OG 3, but the actual, like, the current 3 was, Crescent Moon Stick guy.
No, he
Wait,
was
no,
6.
Python was... No, Praying Mantis was 4.
He was 6.
Oh, he was 6. Wait, what number was Grimjow?
And
Does anybody have
I
a
thought
one
it
more
was
just like that, does anybody have
The
one more
Praying Mantis
thing?
dude was not number 3, though. He wasn't.
Is
out.
that your one more thing?
My one more thing is SMT5 is fucking amazing. I
Okay.
just made it past the tentacle porn section, and I'm a little further, and the bosses that I'm fighting, not even the bosses, the fucking common enemies that
She's
I'm fighting.
3. I was right. She is 3.
She is 3? Okay.
Sorry.
So wait, the number 3 slot is just
Grimjow was
occupied
6.
by
Grimjow was 6.
Halle Bell is 3.
Grimjow should not have been 6.
Grimjow was
Grimjow
6.
should have been 2 at
No.
the
Okay.
lowest.
No, absolutely not.
Fucking Oblique
wall
with
is
a
at the top.
wash.
No, you have to remember
Yes.
the wall.
Washes most of the fucking.
And
No. Could you
What
remember?
number?
No, the
Hold
thing
on.
you forget
You
is
can
the wall
follow
into
us
the top
all on
3 is
Twitter
Ukrior.
at-
Ukrior is number 4.
He's number 4.
That is the wall in the top tier.
He's number
Hold the
4,
fuck
but
up.
he's actually probably the strongest.
No. I'd give it to old Settle Lobo.
Stark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lark. Remember,
Stark was the
Ukrior had
only
to go
Vestal
phase
Lord.
2, had to go second transformation to pull out that Settle. Stark is just like pew 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 pew.
Bleach is
Dante.
the best. I'm
just
sorry.
did that shit.
You walked into a conversation about the best manga/anime. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Bleach. There were a
There'd
big
be no
3.
JJK without Bleach.
There would be no chains. There would be
Actually, I'm
no
gonna
Black
tell you this right
Clover.
now.
There would be no. There is so many anime would not still be alive without Bleach.
I will say, like, the big 3 was a huge turning point in modern anime. And you could see a lot of all of them in a lot of the new stuff.
Yeah, no,
Especially with Bleach and One Piece. Because
you
Bleach
see
was
a lot of
goddamn sexy.
Naruto.
You see a lot of Naruto, but Bleach was so
The thing about Naruto is it pulled from so many other places that
Yeah, Naruto was.
I mean,
kind of
isn't
an
Naruto just
amalgamation.
Flame of Rekka?
/ Dragon Ball Z.
Isn't Demon Slayer
Slash Yu
Kimetsu
Yu
no
Hakusho?
Yaiba just Bleach?
I wouldn't say just.
No, I wouldn't give it that.
Imagine being a child soldier
Look,
with a bamboo muzzle on your sister.
and have to fight it as a child soldier against the army of darkness.
That's what it feels like to drive a Ford F-150.
All right.
And with that, you can follow us all on Twitter.
Damn, Chris is trying to end the episode. Remember, you can follow us all.
I gotta pee so
collectively.
goddamn bad. I swear to fucking God.
No, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I'm going to start back streaming at Anton6 with 3X's Madrid. You're not used to it first. Jalen?
Squid Bishop.
That is how used to Madrid being last.
Yeah, see, that's what happens.
Yeah,
when
you
throw a
done
monkey
fucked up,
wrench.
motherfucker.
You better be ready to catch that fucking boomerang when it comes back
You
around.
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
If you can dodge an allegation, you can run a Fortune 500 company.
Oh my
Chef
god.
and Chris. Chef and Chris.
This has been a No It's Good production coming at you very drunkenly from Dead End Studios here in Atlanta.
Blizzard is still a thing.
Blizzard, I thought you were talking about Ubisoft.
The video version edited by Lana Twisted. The audio version is edited by Iknowjones.
Right, I didn't forget about your bitch ass too. You might have dropped the arcade, but I still remember your bitch ass.